Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft is an online collectible card game published by Activision Blizzard. Released on the 11th of March 2014, the game has since then transformed into one of the largest online card games in the market. Though the game experiences the same ups and downs of all card games throughout their lifespans, Blizzard somehow always manages to turn the game around to be a refreshing, pleasant experience. The game not only withstood the test of time, but also established a strong presence in the gaming community with a reputation to spice up the gameplay with each of their new expansions. Seeing how every other publisher tried to emulate Hearthstone's success, only to be forgotten within months, my question is, exactly what elements of the game compelled me to play for over 4 years? Hearthstone's aesthetics, in addition to be consistent in theme, also has some first-class design. The tavern theme of the game effortlessly immerses players to believe they're in a real, authentic Hearthstone inn. The menus, portrayed as a rustic card collection box, instills the idea to the players that despite the game being digital, their card collection ultimately belongs to them. Players' ownership over their cards is emphasized when arena drafting allowed golden cards to be picked should players have golden copies in their collection. This small change may easily deter players from dusting all their golden cards, while invoking the idea of a collectible card game worth investing time and money into. Blizzard's attention to detail can also be seen in-game, where players have the option to interact with one of several widgets to help pass the time in between turns. Playing the cards from your hand adds more pleasure to the experience. Dropping a card on the board provides a feeling of a physical card being played. Unlike some card games, where two minions interacting feels underwhelming, dragging two cards together in Hearthstone creates a satisfying sound when colliding, which differs depending on the attack of the minions. On top of many cards having refreshing animations, some cards in particular have animations that are both rewarding and unforgettable. What is perhaps the greatest accomplishment the developers of Hearthstone has achieved is their ability to introduce new gameplay mechanics that always seems to engage the player base. Though some new gameplay elements, like the Inspire mechanic, can be hit or miss, other times, new designs completely change the way future cards are developed. Introduced in the League of Explorers expansion, the Discover mechanic allows players to choose one of 3 randomly generated cards within certain restrictions. Though the effect is random, the player can utilize their choices to adapt to the current state of the game. Cards that normally would never see play could be discovered opportunely to gain an edge over the opponent. The Discover mechanic was so popular, newer expansions took inspiration from this design. The Adapt mechanic, introduced in the Journey to Un'Goro expansion, grants players the ability to discover 3 of 10 effects randomly. Similarly, the custom potion generation of Kazakus grants the players a similar ability. Playing the card in a 1-of deck allows players to choose a 1, 5, or 10 mana potion, followed by 2 effects out of 10 that differs on their power level depending on the cost of the potion. This effect takes situational adaptation to the extreme, as one can create a 1-mana armor potion to be better protected in conjuration with Lord Jaraxxus, or a 10-mana potion should they find their hand lacking on high board swing cards to play. Other abilities from cards such as Elite Starseeker, where random legendary cards replace your current deck in hand, fully take advantage of Hearthstone being a digital card game. While veterans can have a blast of a time experimenting with this card, new players can play around with legendaries that would otherwise be too expensive to craft normally. Oftentimes, every decision made by the developers will be scrutinized by the players, especially if the game occupies much of their free time. But the multitude of issues that still plague Hearthstone today, it is no exception to player discontent. Though voicing disapproval over certain design decisions is healthy in small doses, it seems that in recent months, the trend of hating on everything for the sake of hating has caught on with a large portion in the gaming community active in social media. In spite of the few games every year that truly deserves all the hate given to them, sometimes one can't help but step back, and instead of complaining for what their favorite games could be, appreciate what they already have.